Our other top story tonight, a portion of Heber City is in the process of potentially becoming its own town. Mark Wilson, a resident of Northfields, is petitioning to have that area incorporated into a new municipality called Riverview. The first public meeting on the issue was held tonight. Our Jordan Tracy is live in Heber City with more. And Jordan, what does Mr. Wilson want to do here? Why did he start this venture?
Well, Brian, Mark Wilson is 74 years old. His whole life has been spent in Northfields. It's what he loves, it's what he knows, and what he's passionate about. And he believes becoming a town is the only way to protect his and his neighbors' rights and having a say in an ever-changing state here in Utah.
Mark Wilson is a man on a mission: protect the property rights of the people in the Northfields. He compares that mission to that of the Founding Fathers.
They were fighting against taxation without representation. Today we're fighting the same battle: annexation without representation.
He says as changes and development make its way to the Northfields, the only way neighbors will get input is if they become a town.
We want to have an equal say on our private property rights.
But this is a lengthy and potentially flawed process. Marking Tuesday as the first meeting, residents now have 30 days to decide if they would opt in or out of this proposed town. That's even before a feasibility study that could answer tax-related questions or even paint a picture of life in this new town.
Going into a town without knowing really what the town is offering is basically the process you're describing.
Why doesn't the 30-day period start after the 120 days?
And Mr. Wilson didn't want to go into full detail of all he wanted to protect the Northfields from in the public meeting, but held court with concerned neighbors, answering all their questions.
Now, Wilson spoke to those neighbors for about 40 minutes or so after that meeting. And now, taking a look at the process, tonight seems like an early step in that process. A part of the next steps is a feasibility study. And Wilson telling me that he and his supporters have to come up with the cost of that study. He estimates that at around $24,000. That's the next step, along with that 30-day deadline that I mentioned. That's supposed to land on May 8th as to whether or not neighbors want to opt in or opt out of this potential town. But at the core of this pursuit, Mark Wilson says that in order to protect the private property rights, this is the only way he and his neighbors have a say. Reporting live in Heber City, Jordan Tracy, ABC 4 News.